You're in tune to the Powerhouse Radio, linking the world to the Caribbean.
Well, greetings. How are you all doing? Greetings to you, Massive and crew. Well, welcome to another edition of Reason and Thursdays with yours truly, Lady D, the Respecter, and Queen. So, blessings to each and every one. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for tuning in. Yes, well, blessings, getting lots of texts right here because you know what? We have a barrage of reasoning that we're going to be on this evening right here. So welcome. If it's your first time joining us, you want to say welcome to you and thank you for joining us. And I hope you continue to join us each and every week. Remember, on this end, there's no topic that is off limit. So we most definitely invite you and yours to definitely send in your questions. All right, send your questions in on over to us at dapowerhouseradio at gmail.com. Want to say massive shouts go out to the YouTube's radio.com, Ross Dougal, DJ VJ Smiles, blessings upon blessings to you all. Thanks for carrying the program each and every Thursdays. Also, mega shouts go out to the Victorious 89.1 FM, Dr. J and the crew over there. We want to say blessings and thank you as well for continuing to carry the program each and every week as well. So, how are you all doing? Greetings, the respecter, what a guan. Well, you know what, the respecter, you're mute out, you're mute out.
You,
What's going on with you?
I don't know. All right. This Saturday, the one, the only DJ Surcharger birthday
Oh, okay.
at Chef Tony's place on Covington Highway, Daytona Road.
All right.
It's gonna be a banger.
It's gonna be a banger. Bang, 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 bang. That's what DJ says. Is it bang, bang? Yeah, blessings. So the charger, blessings, happy birthday, happy birthday. Also, let me say this: there's a Garvey gathering being held in the bomb for February the 10th, and that's going to be the 100th year commemoration of the Marcus Garvey message to the Negroes of the world from Atlanta prison. So if you want to join us over there for that. Also, DJ VJ Smiles is inviting you all out for Monday. I think it is Monday night as well for a tribute going to Marcus Garvey, as it's been, I don't know what's that sound, but as
Yeah, like
well,
breaking up.
yeah, as you know that it's Biden has pardoned him. So we're gonna talk about that a little bit as well. Alrighty. So Queen, you want to say go ahead, the respect where you finish saying hello
Welcome.
to listeners?
As usual, thank you for joining. Short and sweet.
Uh,
All right.
welcome. Well, I'm saying welcome. And I am so happy that I don't have to drive to the studio.
Ah,
Big up yourself, everyone. And I have had these 3 days in my home chilling, not going out. It feels so darn good. So I just want to say welcome everyone. Hope these topics will enlighten you and maybe even bring a little peace to your spirit,
yeah, yeah. Man,
lady.
man, I'm telling you. Um, 3 days sitting in the house when you have things to do, when you have things to do. I mean, like, it's isn't it a great thing, Queen? She started her house, but I had things
Girl,
to do.
I never slept so much in my life.
Oh my goodness, what a lucky you! What a lucky you! People like me and the respect to have places to go, people to see, things to do. We were on our we were on our toes,
Mm,
like, Father,
mm,
clear up, clear up, clear up the roads, clear up this snow. You know
mm,
what I mean? Imagine two
mm.
weeks now. We had snow, one last week, one this week, and there's rumors that we're to have snow again tonight.
Again next week. Yes,
Is it
the
next week? Is it
weekend. The
Friday?
weekend. The weekend again.
Well, I'm praying that
Mm.
it's just absolutely not true, because I have some training of some new employees. I have things to do. I can't.
Yeah, and they said this one, but this one is not gonna go all the way down south like it did Florida. It's not gonna go all the way down there. It's just gonna be centered right in the middle of Georgia, um, Carolina, those places. It's gonna be centered. This one that's coming up. But listen, don't underestimate it because a lot of people didn't believe that it was coming again and they weren't prepared for it. People left their cars in the middle of the street
Estimate.
downtown Atlanta, and several places out in Gwinnett County. They left their cars in the middle of the street because they couldn't get home.
Underestimating it is not in my vocabulary. I could never underestimate snow again in the state of Georgia. It was crippled. It was crippled. Doris,
Hmm.
did you make
Yeah.
it all right with all this snow in Georgia?
I had no problems
Oh,
because I'm an expert.
I, I gone, buddy.
I spent 30 years in the snow,
okay.
how to drive.
Go.
And I also remember conditions, you're driving, you see a stop sign. You're not supposed to stop. You slow down and look and keep moving.
Oh,
Anytime you stop,
uh-huh.
you can't start again.
So, so if you reach a stop sign and there's other cars there, you're not gonna.
Yeah. You like that?
But that's the problem. That's what caused the backup on Rockbridge Road and those areas. Because the first dum-dum didn't realize I have to go to the right to just go slowly and make sure no one trying to come, left or right. I just keep slowly moving through.
Okay. But you know what? It's not sometimes it's not I'm a driver in the snow. New York. I lived in Boston, Massachusetts for what, 7 years, and
Mm.
coming here in Georgia. But it's not the driving in the snow. It's the people that are driving in the snow. It's not you.
And not just but not just that, lady. What happened is that you got to understand the roads up north were built for that type of traffic and that type of snow. Georgia was not built for it. Georgia's roads are flatter, so therefore because they flat they easily iced over. Jamaica, the roads up in New York that I remember, they're kind of gritty, like kind of gritty. It's built for the traction, but not here. So because of that, you keep
No,
sliding. There's no grip. There's no grip, no traction.
why
So
you
you
stop
keep sliding,
What
me?
is that?
especially if there's ice, dry ice. Wow.
About?
The respecter saying something
What
from
you talk about?
somebody.
What you say? What you say? The respecter.
From Panola Road
Mm-hmm.
to Marta,
Mm-hmm.
especially when you reach Redan High School.
Uh-huh.
Stop about up on the hill. Up here
That's
downhill.
a hill. Yeah, that's a hill. It's slippery.
But you
Georgia
have
is full of
flat,
illegally.
flat.
Georgia is full of illegally. It's not, listen, it's not the drivers, it's not the hill, It's not the gullies. What it is that I've been in Georgia here for 30, 34 years. It is
About that, yeah.
time, it is time for Georgia to get their crap together.
The local office for them.
Yes, it has nothing to do with the people. It has to do with being prepared. And if they know that the ice, that the snow and all of these stuff is coming, they need to ice these, they need to salt these roads properly.
Well, the
Worst,
mayor,
worst,
the mayor said he did. He said he did,
worst,
but what he did was he did the emergency. He said he did not have the budget to do every side street. He did the one to the hospital, the fire company, the main road, the expressways. He said he made sure those were done, but
they
he could
weren't
not
done.
do the side roads because he ain't had the money for the side roads.
Well,
That's what he came on the news and said.
they need to put it in the budget.
I don't know why she to defend the mayor.
I don't know why she come
But
on
I'm
the
not defending him. I'm just saying he came on the news. He had a news conference, and that's what
the
he
respect
said.
the respecter. Here the one when not drive. She don't drive, but she full attack.
The
Don't
nerve.
but
and then she
but
come
I'm on the road. But
then,
I'm on the road every day, though.
then she
I'm
come
on
in
the road almost every day.
then she come in here telling us about our mayor. There's no excuse
And
but
she not
on
manners
your
either.
budget.
She not manners because
Man, that's what our gorgeous mayor saying. You see how handsome he is. He's so
So
handsome.
stop interrupting our conversation. Driver, a non-driver, okay, who could not even get an Uber or a Lyft, as she always brag about every week. All right, to come to get her, even in the case of an emergency, and she have the audacity to
eh,
come on over with me and Big Man, the respecter is reasoning. And the weather here, you better go cool, cool,
and
cool,
and
cool your car and take.
audacious speech.
Huh?
Audacious.
What?
Oh God, I'm just repeating what the mayor, y'all mayor, it's
No,
your
no,
mayor.
me and inspector is we don't want to hear about no mayor. We don't want to hear about no governor. We don't want to hear.
Oh God.
We just
Mm.
want them
You're
to.
gonna hear about Trump though, right?
We
You
just
wanna
want
hear about
them
Trump?
to know. We don't even hear about Trump. We just want them to know to get their SHIT
Mm.
together. All right.
That's right. I
It's,
agree. In agreement.
we're
Yeah.
not even going to touch Trump yet because Trump is a old coming like
Mhm.
his 10 hours. His 10-hour conversation. Mr. You all number 47. He's like an hour.
He
Um,
was what, 44 and now 47?
I don't
44
care.
he was?
I don't even care what he was before.
Fine.
I'm sorry.
45 and now 47.
I'm talking about what he is now. Greetings, greetings, my darling, my darling. Dan Myers, how you doing? Dan says good
Great
morning. Greetings, my darling. You hear Queen there?
Greetings, Don.
Dan, you hear Queen there tell us how to drive, but what Mayor and road, road have more grip shot for when have grip shot. Then I say easy to me. Dan, you know, you face that Connecticut snow. So I don't know what she talking about. Tell her when she get her license, she can reason with
Don't drive now. Bicycle, right?
I don't drive. I jump in a Lyft or a Uber.
I know, and they were unable to get, and they can drive. Okay? And they can drive, and they were unable to even the supermarkets. Okay? All right. So it done right.
Oh God.
Let me
Mm.
let me tell you. Let me put on my applause. And I don't know if it should really be applauded, but let's put on my applause anyway. I think it needs an applause.
It is one, yeah.
We gotta give. We have to give President Biden his applause
Yes.
pardon the big man himself, the Honorable Marcus Garvey. We
Uh,
definitely have to send big shouts for that. The respect. I shake him head no.
don't get
But
me.
after 100 years,
Yeah, don't get
That's
me.
what I'm saying.
after
Look how many could
100
have done
years,
it. That's what I say.
you
Look
know,
how many. What's the motive?
but I'm like, Biden,
Mm.
you listen, we can't knock it. We just have to say praises, thank you.
Why at
It,
the
it,
end?
wait a minute, man. It's a good thing. It restored for a lot who bashed him and didn't believe in a lot of what he was saying and looked at him as a criminal and so on. It cleared his name, and that's a good thing.
You think so? You don't think it's embedded already, embedded in there? That's gonna
Whether it's
be just
embedded, whether,
another act.
whether it's embedded or not embedded, the purpose of pardon is that it supposed to clear their name. Okay, so let's give him that. But I think after 100 years and after already being in office for 4 years, um, it's I guess it's better late than never, huh?
It would make more sense. It would make more sense.
I mean, being in office for so long and not pardoning him long before, and
Mm.
also and all of the other presidents, whom including Obama, all of them who never pardoned him before. Uh,
Almost Camilla whisper in her ears.
yeah, make
Hey,
sure you
at
do
the
that.
end.
As and then what about the exonerating his conviction?
How
Because
about
that's the most important part of it, isn't it? Go
the
ahead.
important part is
Mhm.
finding relative them and give them some.
So money,
Compensation.
compensation. Yeah. What about that?
Mm.
What about
Yeah,
compensating his family
yeah.
as they have done with so many other individuals,
Right. Right.
persons that have done 20 years, 10 years, 30 years,
Good,
and they were innocent. But is
good point, the respecter. Yes,
but let me
yes.
but
Compensate them.
let me say something where Queen said, "Do does it really? What does the pardon really stand for? Is it saying he's
Ah,
guilty or not guilty? Because at least
ah.
the ones that were in jails for those 10 and 20 and all of those years, they were
Mm.
proven innocent. So
Okay,
comes right back to the conviction, the case itself,
okay,
and not just a
okay,
pardon. Because like Hunter Biden, he was considered to be guilty. He pardoned him to just pardon him.
okay. Yeah.
So what
Yeah.
is behind the pardon?
Like I said, I think Camilla whispered in my ears the last week of him being in office and said, listen here, I'm Jamaican. Do something for the Jamaicans, them. Eh? Because I helped you. So him did that as a favor for her to her because right now that was the biggest charge as for a Jamaican who was well known in the world. So that to them is a big thing because let me tell you something, Jamaica dance with it. What? I was watching a couple of clips and them people are so elated, including the Prime Minister. I mean, they think it's such a big thing. But I'm saying is why all of a sudden, why now? And that's the only reason I can see he's doing it as a favor for Camilla.
Maybe.
Because so many other presidents have been in and they never considered it.
You know why?
Hmm,
They have an agenda that they want to push into Jamaica so badly. And
that
I'm
too.
going with Jamaica with the other race of people, others. They want that flag to fly in Jamaica. They try to sneak their way into Jamaica where that is concerned. They want to catch Jamaica sleeping so they can push those people into Jamaica and then fly the flag.
And it's not even so, they don't want Jamaica to join that. Remember, there's a I was doing some notes on this, and we go, I guess later on maybe lady wanna touch on it, where they were saying, well, he Trump says that Jamaica will not join the oh lordy, what's that group called? Oh Lord of mercy. Mm. But
Okay.
anyway, there's a group that America is not part of. It'll come to me in a minute. I have it on my notes though. But anyway, there's a group that Jamaica wants to be a part of, because if they join that group, then financially that group will take care of them. And America, Trump directly came out, and we're gonna talk about Trump later on, all the things, the craziness he's doing. But he came out and he said, no way. Anyhow, Jamaica joined the group. Where is that paper? Anyhow, Jamaica joined them, it's gonna be problems.
Mhm, mhm.
So, I mean, it's a lot of stuff that is going on, and you wonder why all of a sudden Jamaica is so important. And like I said before, it's the waterway. Jamaica is like the middle, the center of all the waterways. And
That
because of that, they're fighting over it. So
man
it's
says,
a lot of stuff we have to cover, B. A
yeah,
lot of
man
stuff.
says pardon is different from exoneration. Exactly. Exactly. Being pardoned, anybody can pardon. Any president can pardon an individual. All right.
Hmm.
President can pardon an individual, but does that really exonerate him? Does that really say that he's
It
innocent?
works. It works hand in hand.
Go ahead, the respecter.
It works hand in hand.
It work hand in hand. So
Yeah.
but we need the exoneration. So whom is going, all of them that has been lobbying for the pardons, are they also lobbying for him to be exonerated?
That's where the money comes in.
That's where the money come in, and that's where they don't want to go, because then the money come in, right?
Yeah.
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 Where the money come in?
With the exoneration.
Yes.
At this point nobody can, the family can't go after reparations for all of these years of what he
They can make no
clearing his name.
turning.
No, but now that it is in writing, it is written in writing that he is pardoned. Then of course they should be able to
No,
entitle for
they can't. No, they can't, because
reparation.
he has not been exonerated. Biden's son was found guilty. He was guilty. So it's alleged that he was guilty. So they said he
Mhm.
went in and he pardoned, or he would have been doing time in prison. You understand? So being pardoned is just saying, okay, I'm just gonna release you out of jail. I'm gonna strike this, I guess, off of your record, but it still doesn't say that you did not commit a crime. So it's definitely going to take an exoneration in order for it to necessarily make a difference, because then you're clearing my name when you come and say he is absolutely not guilty, or she is absolutely not guilty for the crime that they have arrested him for, charged, and deported. Remember, he was also
But
deported. Yeah.
But there was, lady, there's a lot of question, surrounding the whole thing, because remember he was poisoned, and they're still saying that it's alleged that the American government had a lot to do with his death and him being poisoned. So, it's a lot of things, and that's what I'm saying. Why now, after all these years? Yes, I understand that Camilla was your vice president. Maybe you are trying to do something for her and her country, part two country, but I can't understand what it is, why they are all jumping in now. Is it because of the Jamaica, the importance of Jamaica? Because all of a sudden Jamaica is important. I mean, very much so. It's like it's the highlight right about now. So is it why, or
Kamala,
is it, and that even leads me to believe that there's conspiracy in the government, in the American government, because if Biden did it, Trump is taking over. So they must have some kind of something going on. Hey,
Kamala don't have nothing to do with it.
It don't have jack crap to do with it.
How many times she mentioned her father?
all right, that's what I'm saying. So it has to be the flip side where they want something from Jamaica, and all the presidents are in it, all the government, American governments are in it, and I think the Jamaican government might be even part of it.
Okay. Don says exoneration mean his name was clear. Pardon means you're still considered guilty. Correct. So we need a full
Mhm.
exoneration before
Yeah,
I think that we all even need to necessarily celebrate.
celebrate,
Because
celebrate. Yeah, yeah.
pardon is also you releasing somebody out of prison. He's dead. I mean, like he, how what exact how much good I'm trying to really get into my
Hmm.
mind. How much good is this really? How much
Yeah.
is it really that he's been pardoned? It still doesn't say he's not guilty. It just says that he was pardoned.
The fact,
So
And I want to know, why is the Jamaican government rejoicing? Do they know something that we don't know?
don't know what you say in the respect.
Because,
Queen don't say another word for 20 minutes.
Why? Why she should say another word for 20 minutes?
The family can sue. Also, Jamaican government can sue because he's a citizen of Jamaica. And they should have done it long time ago. You had Nixon, Ford, Carter, Reagan, Bush, Clinton, Bush, Barack, Biden. Dirty people them, man. Dirty people them.
You never want Queen to say nothing for 20 minutes, so you know keep talk for 20 minutes.
so, and I'm closing my mouth for 20 minutes and let him talk. Let him
Why
talk.
you going to stop
You
talk?
Whatever his motive,
floor.
whatever his motive
20
is.
minutes on the floor. Go ahead.
Stop talk. Start answering.
Good. Go on,
Start,
go on, continue talk. Go on, continue talk. You have the floor.
short and sweet.
No, there's no short and sweet. 20 minutes. Keep going.
Now, but you know, honestly speaking,
Okay.
America is wrong
Yeah.
because they did this
Mhm.
to Mandela, 27 years.
Mhm.
What was it, America who did Mandela? Or was it Africa who
Mhm.
did Mandela?
South Africa. South Africa. Even though
Now,
America was selling the Cougar Gang. Remember, they were selling the coins though.
now it
The
was a
gold coin and the Cougar Gang.
it
So
was a
they were part of it.
All right. Go ahead. Do respect.
government of America to South Africa, then join together to get this man shut up.
It's alleged. Okay.
That's it. It's truth.
Okay. It's alleged. All right. It's alleged. Definitely use the alleged word. But either which way, there's a lots of persons that are ecstatic about the pardon of Marcus Garvey. I would like to see a full exoneration before I necessarily say that I am going to rejoice in the matter. Um, because you need to really say that he's not guilty of of the crimes that he was charged with, and not just try to appease the people or shut up the people by giving this pardon that you were in office for over 4 years. You should have did give it. Than given this all these other presidents before you that did not give the pardon, meaning, and if they didn't, I mean, if they didn't do that, or the courts are not, because obviously I guess the courts is who have to exonerate him. So
Okay.
we have to go through the courts to be fully exonerated, and I think that that's where most of the pressure should have been put at, was the courts. you know um
You
um
you know what, Miss
Wait a minute. Wait.
Lady? His
Don,
family
one
need to
moment.
go hire Isaac Buchanan.
One
They
moment.
need to go hire him.
Don
As
said,
charges.
Don says Roger Stone asked Trump to pardon Garvey in his first term, and he didn't. Obama didn't either. No, none of them did. And there was a statement that Roger Stone also made, Don, that where he said that Trump was going to exonerate, pardon him in this term. So, but Biden jumped the gun and pardoned him first. But he said either way, it was a good look. So that's just something in the article that I did read, where Roger Stone did say that.
So,
But
back in
either
Jamaica,
which way Biden did it, but Trump should have did it from the first time, and Biden and Obama, all of those presidents should have done it.
but what about the prime minister then?
What about the prime minister?
They should have fought America on that.
Well, the prime minister, but listen, we done already said the prime minister is HIT because they
Don't.
already try to run after the money, and they have bigger fish to fry than worrying about one of their national heroes, which doesn't make
Okay.
sense to me.
Mm,
Um,
mm.
but yeah, it's sad. Sometimes I love my little country, but sometimes I just look at it as is being sad some of the time.
Then dark. Mother used to say then
Some of,
dark.
some of what they're doing is a sad thing. But
It's
nonetheless,
ridiculous.
we I know we'll definitely get back to this
Mm,
reasoning again, with Marcus Garvey when he is exonerated. Um,
mm,
because there were persons who were saying that I'm trying to find the young lady name for the organization that I wrote down, that had said that they are
uh-huh.
going to fight now to get the exoneration.
Uh-huh.
Since they were granted the pardon, they were going to also crack down and try to get him exonerated. So we'll see
Yeah.
what the outcome is, you know. And as Garvey said, one God, one aim, and one destiny. So we know the destiny is to exonerate him, and that's the aim. And hopefully,
Uh-huh.
persons whom are in his corner is aiming for that. And with God by their side, it will happen just as well as took 100 years, but yet it has been done. So let's see and let's pray and let's come together, and hopefully we'll see the exonerations right around the corner as well, you know um yeah. So we just want to once again big up DJ VJ Smiles. They're having an event going on for the Marcus Garvey gathering, so please save the date. Going to be taking place February the 10th, at the bomb, that's over there at Evans Mill in Stonecrest. And it's the 100th year commemoration of Marcus Garvey message to the Negroes of the world, that he made from the Atlanta prison. So they're going to be bigging that up. And so we'll see. And Don also said this pardon was done to counter China's influence. Hmm,
Mm. Oh,
it counter China's influence in what way, Don? I missed that one. I missed that one. I didn't pick up
but
on.
that's part of that's also part of our reasoning, lady, with China and China and US. Remember, they're in tag now, like they both fighting for Jamaica, in a sense. You know what I mean? So
and
there's
and
a lot.
And listeners, we the lines open 706-955-2001. So if you wanted to reason on the Marcus Garvey, then you can. And all of the other topics we're going to reason on today, with even the Trump and some of the things that 47 have in store for us. So we definitely gonna reason on all of those things as well. So once again, um, you know, I guess we just say thank you, Biden, and for the pardon. But we're looking to the courts, and hopefully his family is very active in
Yeah,
going for the exoneration, of
yeah,
his name for them
yeah.
exonerating him. So yeah. Any
Eman-
any last thoughts on that, the respecter?
Emancipate yourself from mental slavery.
No other one can free our mind. Cause none of them can stop. Greetings, Carla. How are you doing? You're live on the air. How you doing?
Greetings, Marcus Garvey, Goddard, DJ, VJ, Smile, top of the theories, and what?
Mhm.
Blessings, blessings, DJ BJ.
DJ Madman Smiles.
Man,
Up my live respect, a Queen Mama Acid, still some
Big up.
Now,
yes.
on February 10th at the bomb, which is 2912 Evans Mill Road, the UNIA ACL 421, the president will be there, the vice president, the treasurer, the secretary, and a slew of other folks will be there. It's going to be a nice packed house. It starts at 5 o'clock, then 5:30 is the welcome speech, and entertainers and speakers anywhere from 6 o'clock, 6:30, all the way up until like about 10 o'clock. At 7:30, they'll be showing the speech that Marcus Garvey made in the prison, and then the speaker. Then there's going to be it's like about two, I think, video films they're going to be showing about Marcus Garvey. Entertaining us, it's going decorated nice RBG. It's well planning out right now, and more planning and more planning. And thank you, the whole squad at Reasoning Thursdays for being a part of it. So it's February 10th, and maybe cool, but it's from 5 o'clock till about 11 o'clock in the night, and all are invited. And please show up for the big cause of Marcus Garvey. But Trump did plan a little trip to go Jamaica to go do some Marcus Garvey thing, so Biden just jump it real quick.
Yeah.
Trump plan to go Jamaica, so Biden just goes and just kick it. You understand? So respect to Biden for doing that,
Yeah.
even though it's not annulled.
Mhm.
Still on him name, still getting the charges, not annulled yet.
Yes.
So it have to get annulled and all of them things from the government, and you know what I mean? So Marcus Garvey, you have to go wake up and then go over the courthouse and get it annulled and amend and all them things.
Definitely.
No, that, no. As
Yeah,
a
but
matter of fact, he said he needs to get Isaac Buchanan involved.
well,
Yes.
Buchanan is in the courts of Jamaica. I don't think he's able to practice in America.
No, but this is not Jamaica case. This is Jamaica filing a case against US. So I mean, you should be able can represent.
Yeah,
Queen.
well, Trump is from Jamaica, Queens.
I
That's a good one.
don't
Have a
know,
wonderful
Queenie.
night. I'm listening. You and I just sent you um the 4 way you could stay in America
Yes.
if you overstay your visa. You have to file these forms by February 21st, and you could read it out to the squad from the please later D or keep late.
Yes. Thank
Queenie,
you.
Mama
Yeah.
Sana said, Go and do the thing. Over the
Yeah,
years,
come on.
and all these things.
Yeah, come on.
Blessings.
We have to inform. We have to inform. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes, I love the information that you guys are giving. So on behalf of
yeah.
YouTubeRadio.com, Ross Google, enjoy the rest of the night. I'm listening right just until 10 o'clock till motivate at 10 o'clock. So go and do the thing. Lady,
Be up yourself.
Blessings, blessings. Yeah,
Blessings.
blessings. That's DJ VJ Smiles of YouTube's radio. He's carrying Reasoning Thursdays each and every Thursday. So we just want to bless up the entire crew over there. They're doing fantabulous work over there as well. You know, it's all about unity. It's all about unifying and coming together to bring the message. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
each one teach one and all of those things. So we are truly blessed over here to have some great partners in radio, you know. Yeah, so yeah, we gave
Yeah.
out some of it. We gave some things to do before, but we definitely have to touch a lot of these that DJ VJ Smiles has just sent to me. And I didn't know that there was a deadline for the 21st. He said the 20 on here, it said February 1st. He said the 21st, but maybe it's the first. All righty. That we can do for overstaying our visa. So we're definitely gonna touch that. So we want to close out on the Marcus Garvey. You
Mhm.
have anything else to put in it, the Respecter and Queen? Go
Um,
ahead. No.
No, we already know what it is. I mean, and what it should be, and hope that it will be what it should be.
Okay, great. Great. So
That's it.
2912 Evans Mill Road, and that's February the 10th. You know, the powerhouse will definitely be in the house for this momentous celebration, the Garvey gathering. You know, so make sure that you're in the house. For more information on it, you could contact at 678-250-4244. That is 678-250-4244. All right, so save the date and make sure that you don't be late. So big ups to the UNIA ACE, massive division of the ATL 421 division of AT Atlanta, and putting on this wonderful event alongside you choose and the entire masses. Alrighty, so yeah. So are we going? Let's touch some of these things
We,
here.
before we touch some of those, lady, I mentioned a name earlier, and I couldn't remember the name. It's Brick. That's the name of the organization.
Mm.
Um, that they're saying Jamaica should join. Majority of Jamaican citizens are saying they should join. Um, Even though, but Trump said if Jamaica join, it's like he's saying everything will be cut off. And remember, they're part of tourism. They bring the most tourism to Jamaica.
Yeah,
So it's
but
a lot of stuff. But
yeah,
anyway, go on, lady. I just wanted to bring that name in. Brick.
but the BRICS is a form of I think it's like a currency that they're trying to
Banking
generate.
financing, yeah,
Right. They're
banking financing,
and
yeah.
also
Uh-huh.
Africa and a couple of places. And it's also having to do a little bit with Gaddafi kind of was starting something similar to that before he was allegedly assassinated. Um in regards to the whole BRICS things and making his people a lot richer and things such as so a lot of the American dollars and stuff like that I feel is just a way to kind of leave us in poverty in a lot.
But with looking, I was looking at some of the responses when that was put out about Jamaica joining the BRIC and not listening to what Trump is saying. Um, and I was reading a lot of the responses that people was responding to, and most of the folks that was responding, they were in favor of Jamaica joining the BRIC because they were saying that because Jamaica need to be independent, Jamaica has been under um, colonialism and under America strength and China's strength that they need to branch out and start doing things on their own. And the only way they can do that is by joining BRIC because they hate them financially. And I guess they're saying the money that is owed to America is like they're saying that would be forgiven for the tourism trade. It would be forgiven. It's
Tell
a lot of stuff
tell them be quiet.
going on with that, and I think we need to go into break 1 week. We could
Yeah,
discuss it.
we I think we discussed that before already. But
We
we
did, but
not
we
a
didn't
problem
really
for
go
us.
in depth in it.
It's not
Yeah.
a problem for us to reason on it. But Jamaica, we know Jamaica is not free, and Jamaica is not independent, and Jamaica is none of those things until they release the monarchy. They get rid of the king, whatever his name is, and all of them over there. So all of this brick talk and all of these other talk, what they need to talk about is really becoming an independent country and not a facade independent country, camouflage
That's
independent
true.
country. So
That's what, well, more or less, that's what the
yeah,
folks and people saying. They need to start doing things for themselves and stop relying on America and China.
and then you
So
also have to look at the full picture of them saying that they will be independent. What does it really mean for Jamaica to be independent, and whom necessarily really benefits from it, and do we have a government in place that we can trust when we do become independent? Where does independency also leaves the maroon, because the agreement with the maroon and it was made between them and the UK. So where does that leave them? What about this constitution and this constitution reform? We talked a little bit about all of those things. So all of those things coming together has to do with independence, and we need to really, really, really um, study it.
people,
So
people again, it comes down to people getting involved. There's an election in 2020. What is it? 25, 25,
and this year we're in,
2025 or
we're in
226?
2025. We're in 2025, and
There,
there has to be.
yeah, 2025. There's an election in Jamaica. So right now, people need to start looking at things and start making some decisions and standing up. I mean, it's all on the people. I was looking at a thing earlier where they had the 20 richest Jamaicans, and they're showing them. And let me tell you, so it was only two of them that looked Caucasian. Majority of them were black, dark skinned people. And these people have billions of dollars. And we're not talking Jamaican dollar, I'm talking US dollars. And they're showing them and showing all that they own in Jamaica. And
You,
I'm saying, look at this, and you can't build Jamaica,
but
and you're living there.
you were surprised about that most of them was melanated skin people. That
That's what I'm saying.
Jamaica, Jamaica, most of Jamaica population is melanated. So obviously, most of them there is going to be melanated skin, and you would
No, but they were not. Most of them were not melanated. That's what I'm saying. Most of them were dark skinned people.
so what? That's their melanated. Um,
Jamaican
eh,
people. Well, I would think melanated would be like light skinned,
no,
That's what
melanated
I
is
would.
not. That melanated is black. Go ahead, Darespecta. Because I see you
I
pull up
don't.
the chair and push up your face in at the camera. Where you want, say?
I don't know why Queen thinking that the people can do anything in Jamaica. The people can't do nothing. The government run
Them
things.
try. They're not trying.
You can't say that. The government run things. The rich people run things. The poor people can't do nothing beside what they're doing. Hope and pray. Hope and pray. Hope and pray. Short and sweet.
Mm. We always gonna just open pray. We
Uh,
got to do action too.
the Jamaican people not doing nothing is because they're not coming together.
That's not true
That's
neither.
it.
it is
That's it.
evident.
It is not true.
It is evident that
It,
the majority of whom needs listen. The respect. The only time them come together is when them are wear them green, or them are wear them orange. That's when they come together. The main things for the country of Jamaica that needs to be addressed is not being the people that don't come together and march and fight for those things. So if you're saying not true when it comes on to party lines, yes, the comrades stick together with whatever comrades that they need to stick together. But go ahead, complete your thought.
if you are live your life begging and a borrow and them type of living there, you don't have nothing. Where you find time if you go stand up in a line and march and walk up and down and make nice and you know say now benefit you because the rich people non do it, government non do it. I just poor people alone I rebel and I come and things should come together and make nice. Them can't do it. Everything take money. And them not have money. You can't leave the
Is
country. You can't leave the country, the ghetto, if you go to the front line, if you go make nice and you know nothing at your yard.
Make it where you're at.
mm,
Mm-mm.
Make the noise where you're at.
The rich
okay.
people who make the nice.
Or sit down with the Danny in the area,
The,
and all of them get together and make them
mm,
nice in each community to make their
Okay.
voice heard. Just like when they are against certain things and the roads, them block road, them put tire out there and burn up tire,
They did that yesterday. Yes.
to make their voice be heard.
Mm-hmm.
So collectively, the majority of whether in a ghetto or in a garrison or in a hard held place, in a high places, everybody find a way to get some type of media. So
Yeah.
if the word is out there collectively on this day, we all are coming together and we're asking everyone, just like here, them say, they sent out TikTok, they sent out Facebook, they sent out Instagram, telling everyone, turn off your televisions or your
Mm,
telephones, no social media, pick up nothing about the Trump inauguration. They sent that out. And there were
mm-hmm.
lots of persons who did that. That's the same
Right.
organization
on,
should collectively come together and do the same if they were
on
going.
not being realistic though.
I'm being very realistic.
No, all right, think about it this way.
Well,
A bunch of people left the ghetto, the poor sectors, and then go march. Then go join and march and say something happened. The government do something good. They not do it for the poor people. Look how long poor people been poor.
well,
Government after
Peter
government after government after
Bunking.
government.
And they're going to continue to be poor
And them a make
and they
nice.
continue if we continue to operate like that. Okay. Let's say there was not a Martin Luther King and we are and this segregation. Do you know black people walked for 1 year, did not take any farm here in America, did not
Mm-hmm.
any form
Mm-hmm.
of transportation.
Mm-hmm.
They pulled together
Cars and
with
yes
whatever
and
resources that they
mm-hmm.
had to get to work,
Mm-hmm.
to do what they
Yeah.
wanted to do, to make a statement and to make a change.
Yeah, the bus boycott. Yeah.
Are always full of so much excuses as to why things can happen. And
Lady D is not excuses.
even
If
now,
we young queen attack, I'm making it seem like the people of Jamaica they make no effort all these years. The poor people who are suffer, they don't make no effort to confront government and rich people. That's not true.
divided we
Well,
uh
Poor people have it
together
hard.
we
And no
stand
matter which
divided,
government in power, them
together we
still gonna have it hard because they don't recognize poor people. They not cross certain borderline. Only when election time, then go cross certain borderline. They don't care about certain section of Jamaica.
well, that is the reason why the same people who is gathering for these parties need to demand certain things. The same way them go out there and a knock pan and stand up out there and make nice and all of these things. They need to do the same thing when they go when these politicians pays for them to go to these rallies. Then maybe those rallies is where they should start make up nice and tell them say, listen, we want this done, we want that done. We don't.
Okay.
I mean,
And and they really need to stop relying on the government to do these things like Peter Bounty was saying. He is basing it on the government, and the government quote, if the government don't create programs and activities for the youth to do, it will be bad for the community. It's already bad for the communities because right now one Jamaican is being killed every day. Okay. And the commissioner, he don't think that it's bad. He said that if you point a gun at my man, I'm gonna give the order for my man to shoot and kill. um so that's what's going on because there is no accountability there in Jamaica, and these everything is just chaotic,
there's no
really, when you look at it.
there's no accountability in Jamaica. There's
No,
no accountability in America.
nothing.
The American people's the same. Listen, black melanated people. Let me put it this way: black people, no matter I feel in whatever country around this entire world, do not stick together. Therefore, we won't have anything. Nothing is going to is going nothing is going to change unless we come together. Look at the past. Look at the past that tells us what we need to do in the future and do it better in the
Mhm.
future. But it's
Yeah.
not being done. So, black people having some form of change and some form of anything in America, black people all around the world, Jamaica, Trinidad, Guyana, no matter what country you're looking at, black people are oppressed. Okay, why? Have we really looked at ourselves and asked our question, why? Why is
Yeah.
black people the most oppressed
Lady D,
people of this entire world?
Lady
Yes, the
D.
respecter. Yes.
Once again, you said it earlier.
706
America,
955 is the number. Go ahead, the respecter.
America too. It's not just Jamaica, but what you're saying, Lady D, it is not black people in general. It's always a percentage of black people who, no matter how hard they try, they will never get past having enough food just for one day. It's a certain set of people who are designed that they will never, no matter how hard they try, get above and beyond the average. Those are the people who I'm saying, no matter how much they try, they can't do nothing more than what they're doing because they're bounded to that one area. And
Why?
they take chances. Some people take chances and jump on bus and go to
You,
town
no,
and
you
they look for work, they look for hustling, and then still cannot get to where they're trying to get to. A certain
you
sector.
put limiting. Now you're limiting. Now you put limitations. You put limitations now on your own people. You're telling your own people that listen, you are destined to fail. No matter what you do in your life, just suck it up. You
Lady
are
D,
destined to fail.
that is not what I am saying, Lady
I
D. You ever said,
refuse to believe that, the respecter.
no,
I
Lady D.
refuse to believe that.
No, lady.
They are
They talk about the rich and middle class. They don't talk about the poor and needy and the homeless.
stop
Lady D, I'm talking about the poor
Well,
and needy.
you know
Lady.
what this bring us into? It bring us into the topic, lady, that you was gonna talk about, where we said why are black people known as killers? And sometimes those stigma attract negativity, you know, negativity towards black young men and black people on as a whole. So it's like because of those stigmas, we don't get the opportunities that we are so deserving of, even if we are good in society.
Listen.
Lady,
Yeah, I'm here. I'm listening. I'm listening to what you're saying. I just
yeah, you know, um,
it's
it's
why are
a
black people
stigma.
always blamed for violence? Yeah.
Yeah, it's a stigma. It's something that is put out there, and it was put out there for a reason and a purpose. Society put that out there. They put that stigma out there, whereas to say, and that's why years ago, if you as a black man went close to a black woman, you would see them hold on tight to their purse and what have you, because that stigma is out there, and it's been out there not just for now, but from slavery time coming up, it's been out there and it's still out there, you know. So because of that, it hinders some of these men to reach their full potential because they're looked upon negatively, you know. Let me get some water. They're looked upon negatively, and it's society that created that, you know. So it's like you can't really blame. Sometimes it's sad, but you can't even blame people of color, you know, for what we're going through. It's just the system, you
Okay,
know, like Moses
Yep.
said, the system, you know,
The
it's the
government,
system and how it's set up.
go
the
ahead,
government,
Darespecta.
the government look down on the poor and they push back against the poor. The rich look down on the poor and they push back against the poor. Those agencies that are set up like the churches and on every corner in Jamaica there's a church, but still the people can't prosper in Jamaica. All the churches are designed in the poor sectors of Jamaica, majority. And it's designed like that for purposes. The certain kind of smoke that they send to those sectors for the young boys to smoke, people to smoke, and get it in their system and make them more ignorant and angrier to go
Uh,
to commit crime.
all right, we have a caller, but before we have the caller, Jean says African American people are more concerned about vanity when they should be worried about helping each other. The media, games, social media, etc., are all distractions. All
That's
right.
true.
Now, when the respecter keep coming in and saying about the respecter this round, I just cannot agree with what with we have to make our own opportunities. Okay, we can't continue to wait for handouts, and that is the downfall of black people in
Lady D,
whatever
no,
country.
you're
Yeah,
speaking badly.
what? Say
Yeah,
what?
you're not talking right, Lady D. Everybody is not Lady D.
I
Oh,
Everybody
don't,
is
I
every
don't want everybody to be me.
but you're talking like
So what you
people
mean?
are, there are unfortunate people in this world. Black, white, yellow, purple, brown.
I'm
There are
not saying
people who
that.
are unfortunate.
I'm not saying that they're
And they're living in areas that they don't want to live in. And they try and they try and they try. Many have relatives abroad and then have to beg to survive. Can
the
I say these people are not trying? They
respect.
have no choice.
The respect. I'm not gonna say every single
That's
person
how you're making it
that
seem.
come out of
That's how you're
you
making it
never gonna
seem.
make it seem. No,
Yeah.
I refuse to believe you. I refuse to accept your talking of oppression of people that people should accept.
Who said that?
People have nothing. That's what you're saying. You
I
see,
oh,
not come out. Some people, what the problem is, we are a lot of black people is afraid to let go of welfare, which is a
oh,
big downfall. Food stamp, Section 8, a lot of things that black people are afraid to let go, make they can't elevate.
Jamaica don't have any welfare.
Listen,
But she's
But where else
talking
does
all
Jamaica have?
across the board. She's not just talking about.
But I'm talking about
All
Jamaica.
right, let's get to
Jamaica poor
Jamaica.
sectors.
Let's get to Jamaica.
I'm talking about Jamaica.
Let's get to Jamaica then, man.
In
What
that's where I've
what
been.
happened to farming? What
Lady
Mm,
D.
happened to a lot
Lady D.
of
Come
things?
on.
What
Just
happened to a
need
lot
money
of
for
things
farming.
that people used to do back in the days?
People still
What
doing it.
listen,
the respect of stop talk, man.
People are still
Stop,
doing it, Lady
talk
D.
about the respect of what you say. People out there doing
I
what?
am saying to you again.
Out there doing what?
I am saying to you again. Everywhere in this world, there are unfortunate people
I
that
never
no
said
matter
that
how
there's
hard
not.
they try,
I never said there's not.
that's the same people are not trying and people need to this and people need to that. I am just saying everybody don't have the same luck and blessings.
Okay.
Not
I,
everybody who living where they living want to live where they living and go through what they're going through.
but still, does that mean that there are people that are not trying and people that can do better and they're not doing better? There are
That is
people
it.
that can go
That's
out
it
there.
right there.
Listen, let me just like I gave you your choice, and people who can go out there and fight for their rights. Okay, and it doesn't matter if police are around or what. When if you go out in masses and in groups, they can't just gun down all of you all at once like that. Hey, because the public is seeing, and now everything is on social media, so
to
they can't do like they used to do before. Okay.
stand divided we
You,
fall.
you remember what happened in Africa last year?
Stand divided we fall.
I remember what happened in Africa last year.
Yeah. Yeah.
The
What
young
happened?
people who were in, I forget what part of Africa that was
Yeah,
marching
in
and they
Ghana,
all
but
got
they not
I want
Ghana in Kenya, but they did went back again. The next in this winter here, they
that's
went back
suicide.
again and fought again.
That's
Kenya.
suicide. That's
together
suicide.
we stand, divided we fall. Where is the community that used to help one another? Where
Mm,
is the community that used to fight together? If I need if I need some sugar, me could I did go at my neighbor and say, neighbor,
mhm,
can you give me liquor sugar? You can't do that now. Them tell you say go a store. Okay. Where is the unity? Black people is not unified. Okay.
mhm.
And until we become unified,
One.
we will always be in poverty.
That was
There's
yeah.
no, there's
Yes,
no, there's
yes,
no
the
reason
respecter,
people.
not
It
everybody.
was in both Bob and Marcus Garvey's speech and words. It was in yeah
There's
until
no
we
reason
become
people
one.
who are.
Everybody, not Martin Luther King, everybody's speech. It's always us coming together as one. That's the key.
All right.
That
What?
will never
And we
happen.
can't even come together in number in a few much as one. Hey.
But it's not just the black race, Queen. The white race is the same way. The Mexican race, everybody, it's just the same. Everybody.
But at least you see progress in their culture or in their what you call surroundings. You see
Because
changes.
if
You
You know
because
see
what?
they
together.
fought, they
Listen,
Look
I'm a come.
around my side where my house was on the side where my house was over there. Let me tell you something. Them Spanish, all them houses in the back that was messed up. They fixed all of them up. If you see them. 10 of them live in a one house. And by the time you look them one all three of them going down the street. And if you see what they did to that whole community, you'll be surprised. They work together.
We have to have motivation. We have to
Hey,
begin to get up. I can't get up to go to work and you lay down in a bed unless you did work from the night before. A lot of us are lazy. We're complacent in in the environment that we are in. And until we start to think about elevating ourselves, then we will always be oppressed. Oh,
okay, hear this lady D.
always be oppressed. Hold
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
Jesus, everybody is too busy watching what the other person have and start to grudge each other. That's another thing. That's another thing. That's another.
The way you're talking, you're making it seem bad, Lady D.
Homie, I make it seem
The difference in black people and white people, Lady D.
they're kind of
No
serious.
matter what level a white person is under, that white person still fall under the supremacy, the white supremacy. So things are easier for the lowest of white folks more than it is for the lowest of black person, Lady D. The white folks is not gonna talk like how we're talking about their own race. They don't do you see how hard it is for a white cop to shoot a white person. They protect each other, their color.
You're full of too much excuses. Carla,
Excuse.
Carla.
Yes.
Ooh,
Good night, everyone. It's Donna. How you doing?
greetings, Donna. How are you?
I'm good. Yeah. So I'm just here listening to you guys.
We thank you. We thank you. We thank you. Um,
Hmm.
there is Darespecta. Did you have an opinion on the topic?
Well, actually, as you said, black people, we do need to stick together because we have to unite before we can, prosper in that sort of manner because the first thing as some a black person gets into a position, they turn around and oppress their own people as well.
Yes.
So the thing is that we have to unite
We,
so that we can get the strength that we need to move forward.
yeah, yeah. We have to. We have to work
Yeah,
together. All right.
yeah.
When one come out, the next one try to help to pull that one out, and the next one
That's
try to help to pull that one.
it.
But
That's what
they have this thing, no child left behind. We are
yeah,
leaving behind our own. Okay,
on.
I'm an
Hey,
entrepreneur. I don't stop trying to preach to my family. Get a business. Try to start a business.
Well,
Who and
that,
who have money? You don't know why we come together and pool and make a business or do
that well,
something
that's
together.
but the
We're
whole thing is
leaving
when you
each
make your
once we reach at a certain plateau, we're not looking
hmm
back. We don't look back. Some of us don't, some of them don't even have somebody they can turn to and say, can you loan me this? Can you help me with this? That's why we are going to forever be oppressed because we're leaving behind. We're not looking behind. We're not looking back. Yes, sometimes you have to say, okay, you know what? You're not trying to do nothing, so let me leave you alone. But go and pick up the next one. We're going to try. We want it. We're really convicted and want a change in their lives. Yes, the respect everybody now go come out because some people don't want to come out. But you have people that really want. Let me tell you something. Even why I even admire DJ VJ Smiles. Because since I've been knowing Smiles now for some 17 years, the brother they don't quit. The brother they try every little thing, whether it's article or not article. He try. And if every melanated skin black person put the foot forward, the effort to try, nothing beats a failure but a trying. And if somebody see that you are trying, I'm quite sure that person will he will give a helping hand if you're really trying. But nobody have time for nobody for waste them money, waste them time, waste them talking on you over and over. You don't want to change. You have to want to change. You have to want a change. How you think enough people in the ghetto? Enough people in the ghetto come out because they're convicted to do that. They don't have this mentality. Oh, oh, I can't.
handout. I look for handout all the time.
This
Yeah,
like
I
this.
always looking for handout.
No, everybody is destined to be great. Every one of us have greatness inside of us. We just have to execute it and stay convicted. And don't tell me about it's not a lady D, everybody.
The average Jamaican is
Yeah.
not looking off a handout,
Oh,
Queen.
mhm.
The average Jamaican is not looking off a handout. I'm gonna give you an example, like what you're saying, Lady D, or it's really supposed to work. There's a brother named Drizzy Burke. Remember
I
Channel
watch
9?
them all the time.
What he is doing
Mhm,
is what everybody in business supposed to be doing.
mhm,
He's recognizing people everywhere he goes,
mhm,
and he don't say nothing.
mhm,
He plan and he go and he get them what they need
mhm,
as a start.
mhm.
Maybe
Well,
I communicate with
Cameron
him
do
as
the
often
same
as I can.
thing. Colors do the
Wait,
same
Queenie,
thing.
Queen, let him finish his start. Go ahead. Say what you say.
I communicate with him on a regular, and I tell him when he's doing good. I tell him when he's and he accept, and we talk and communicate text. And what he's doing, he explained, is the God in him, because he remember when he didn't have nothing, and when he was starting out, those who were in position that should have helped him get a start, they didn't. So he had to find his own way to get to where he is right now. All of us can do that. But when we're talking as if nobody is in the position where no matter what, they should be able to step out. It's not that easy, Lady D. So it's not
Listen,
that easy for some.
listen,
You have
listen.
two and you got two
If
and three
you
kids and your father gone.
nothing beats a failure but a try.
How
And
do a woman who
long
have
as
two and
you're
three kids?
continuing, as long as you're continuing to try, you don't fear.
Lady D.
As somebody like Drizzy Burke or whoever will see the conviction, like, and that you're trying, and they will give a helping hand. But it have to be like we said, no man left behind. Try for help. When you see somebody not try and not do not come with nothing but excuses, excuses after excuses, then yeah, them are gonna stay with them there. They're not gonna elevate. Okay? But if you have persons out there who really, really, really want it, as much as you want it, the respecter, as much as I want it, as much as Queenie want it, as much as how many thousands of melanated skin people out there, no matter what country that you are in, want it bad enough, there's a way. Not illegal, not murdering nobody, not grudging nobody. Keep your heart clean. Focus on the most
Mhm.
high. Set your goals and go for it.
Do
Exit.
this for me.
Okay. Yeah,
For
man. Well,
somebody who may be listening.
yes. That's what
Tell
I'm telling them.
tell tell a woman who weren't expecting that having children for a man, that the man was gonna get up and leave her with all the children, the kids. Uh, What's the advice do you have for that woman as far as seeking a better life for her and the kids?
Let me tell you something. Okay, the respecter.
In Jamaica, not America, in Jamaica.
I have cousins who have fought, have children when they were young, 16, 17 years of age. Them go out there, them wash clothes. Them
Mhm.
clean people yard, them try to save little bit here, little bit there. Okay? And they make life for themselves. Lots of them move out of the country and get summer in the country, they in a
Mhm.
Trelawney, and them get
Mhm.
nice house, them take them time,
Mhm.
build them house, brick block
But
by
still I had on. Yeah, still
block.
I had on to it. What?
Here, so there is keep just believe in yourself. That's what I would tell persons in Jamaica. Believe in yourself. I would tell persons all around the world because it's not just Jamaica that poverty is. Okay, and oppression is all persons who they considered their country to be third world countries. Believe in yourself, fight. There is a God. Pray, believe, put aside a little bit here, even if it's 1 cent a day. If you look at 365 days for the year, that's
Mhm.
365. Okay, if you put 1 cent, all right. Listen, don't make nobody tell you, say, your destination is the ground. Don't make nobody tell you, say, you will not make it. Don't tell nobody, say, the area where you live in, that's where you're destined to be for the rest of your life. Okay?
Mhm.
Fight. Fight
Mhm.
with every being, every blood, every soul, every bone in your body. Yes, you are got tired, mommy. Yes, mommy, you are got tired.
Mhm.
But nothing worth gaining comes easy. You have to
Mhm.
work hard.
Yep.
Okay. And you see, when you make it, mommy, nothing get the rest. Turn to your brother, turn to your sister, encourage them. Encourage the children them where you are bringing to this world. If you want more, stay away from crime. Stay away from certain things. Yes, you can make it, my sister. You are a tigress in a this. A lion. Do you all know a tigress, a tiger can beat a lion out of endurance? A tiger kill quick, but a lion kill quick. But a tiger will fight till the end. They can beat a lion. You are a tigress, my sister. Continue to fight. God will open
Mhm. Yep.
doors for you. That's what I would tell my sister. Not just in Jamaica, but all
Yeah.
around the world.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay? You are a champion. You are a winner. Okay? That's what I would tell my sister. And you know what else? The respecter? I would tell my brother the same thing. I would tell my brother the same thing. All right? Because, and tell them never you quit. Because a quitter never win and a winner never quit. Okay?
But Lady D,
Still
I've
in
been looking a lot
here.
on some of the programs and things that they have going on in Jamaica, particularly,
Yeah.
even though other
You
countries
can
too
yeah.
silent.
Uh-huh.
And I see the young people doing a lot, especially the girls. They are doing a lot out there now. I mean, they're in business, they're in technology, and when you look at it, I find the same thing here in Georgia or in the state here. You find that the girls are doing more than the boys. So what we need to do is to motivate our young men more,
Yeah.
find ways to motivate them, and like Peter Bunting said, there should be programs that are created and activities that are created for these youth from their younger
Yeah.
growing up so that when they become men, they have better outlook instead of just firing a gun,
Some of
you
these
know.
mechanics, some of these mechanics that are out there, grab up your son, grab up
Yeah.
your boy them in the neighborhood and say, listen,
Mhm,
come with me. Come with me,
mhm,
show
mhm.
you a trade. Grab up,
Yeah.
grab up two little girls and say, come let me show you how to cook. Let me show you
Mhm,
how to wash.
mhm.
Let me show you how to read. Let me show you how to write. We are,
Community involvement.
we are together we stand, divided we fall. All right? One God, one aim, one destiny. Let me I say, all right. we Donna, you're still on the line. I see you're still on the line. You know,
Yeah,
we
I'm still here.
we get going, Donna. You know when the
I,
respect of fire me just have to spit pure fire. Come, you understand me? I dragon this in a this.
yeah, but I see it from both angles. I see what
Mhm,
Respecter is saying, and I understand what you're saying as well. You get
mhm.
what I'm saying? But the thing is, like the main point here is unity, because
Unity.
when
Mhm,
you elevate, your same black people pull you. They'll try to pull you down.
mhm.
Okay, so that's just the whole thing. It's like, okay, I can use an example wherein you might have a black owned business and you're trying to give other blacks a helping hand, and they're the same ones who will turn around and stab you in the back and try to pull you down
Yeah.
because they feel that they didn't have that opportunity to be at that level as a business owner, and they were on welfare. So the first thing that they're going to do is they're going to have some sort of animosity towards your success, and they'll try to bring you down because they didn't have that opportunity, or to have a business. They weren't as lucky as you might have been, although you're trying to help them. So
But Donna,
that's the
don't you
thing, what
see
I'm
that?
saying.
Did you not see? Did you not see when they were pulling you down? Did you
Yeah,
not
of
see
course.
when they
That
were? So why you didn't let them go? Everybody's not
Listen,
gonna come with you. But if you
right,
if
but
you
but
listen,
no, but the
if you
thing is
listen
this.
to my statement
Mm,
is whom
mm.
really wants it, whom wants to
Yeah, but
elevate in life. Yeah,
yeah, but
they won't pull you
if
down.
you even if
Mhm.
you see them and you see what they're trying to do, a lot of people, like I said, some people, as myself, I use myself as an example, and other public figures that might not have had to go to school and get a degree in order to be financially stable. They'll look at us because we did it at such a young age, and they'll become these degree individuals and rob us. And you won't, like, if I say, well, I'm wealthy, and they'll say, okay, what did you do to become wealthy? Because I'm a lawyer or I'm a doctor or whatever the case may be. You get what I'm saying? So those persons whom are degreed, they'll turn around and try to take what's yours and act as if you don't have anything to show how you acquired your wealth, because you didn't do it according to how they have it laid out.
What God
Okay,
have
so
for
this is what
you,
I was
what God
saying.
has for you is for you.
Mm.
Okay, no
Right.
man can take what is mine. What
Oh,
God
Lady,
has for me is
mm-hmm.
for me. And if
Exactly.
someone is
Mm-hmm.
not is not uplifting themselves around me, I leave them
Mm-hmm.
alone. I'm
No,
gonna try. I'm
Lady D,
that,
try. That's why I said some
mm-hmm.
persons is going, some people is gonna stay where they're at because that's where they want
Yeah.
to be. That's where they
Well, that's
want
true. That's true too.
to
But
be.
there's a lot of
Yeah.
people whom try to. You say, okay, in order for us to be strong, we have to uplift each other. We have to give each other a helping hand. You're not gonna, just because you made it and you're gonna turn yourself away from other people. But if you try to help some people, they try to bring you down. That's just my whole point. So it's like your own black people are the ones who are trying to bring you down. So that you elevate and you didn't leave, you still look behind to help someone up, you try to uplift some other people, because you're at that position now that you're much stronger and you can help someone else, and those same persons will turn around and try to pull you down.
Donna, if you make somebody
Yeah,
pull you down, you want to come down. So you
that,
stay,
lady,
you stay there and make
that
them
is
lady,
come
not
down.
true.
Go on through the respect
No.
and then Queen jump.
lady.
Yes.
Um, well, Donna, I learned something of that from Donna just now.
Mhm.
What you're saying and what I am saying is basically the same thing. I'm gonna give you an example towards what she's sharing.
Mhm.
Yes, it 99% should be the way you're putting it. Right? No matter your condition and your position and all that, don't give up. I had a hot home to renovate. I had two Jamaicans. I decided that I'm not going to use Mexican. I have two Jamaicans with me. One of them told me about a friend, an American, black American, who was needing some money. He's a good painter and whatnot. I said, okay. Had a great day working for the first day. Came home. I got a phone call from the owner. Blake, what happened to my projector, my brand new projector, man? And all the games I bought for my son. The man bought those things and hid them in a closet in the basement. And this American dude came and stole them. The man told me, Blake, I'm not even going to be mad at you, man. You came highly recommended, and it's a good thing I put insurance on it. So I'm going to let my insurance company deal with it. But get rid of that guy. So you're helping, you're trying to help, and they're helping you down. I didn't see it coming, Lady D. Like you said, Donna, she didn't see it coming. There's things happen to all of us that we didn't saw coming.
Yes,
You know,
definitely.
and we want to kick each other, we want to kick ourselves in the butt because we're feeling like we should have recognized and we shouldn't just quick to help because that's when we fall. Too quick to help.
Yep.
Okay. I hear you, the respecter. But you see, before me bring
Yeah,
nobody,
but
listen. I used to have a cleaning service. And when I have the cleaning service, I don't let everybody go everywhere in these people place because I don't know certain people. If I know my family, I know what they're capable of. If I know certain friends, I know what they're capable of. I just don't pick up everyone off of the street and don't vet them. But okay, I understand. You have two people that bring in someone else, all right? And sometimes we have to live and learn. So that was your learning lesson. It wasn't a bring down, it was your learning lesson to reevaluate what you have going on and persons whom you're going to bring into your space and what your expectations are. So, therefore, I'm hoping that that lesson, that's why I said to Donna, you gonna make somebody bring you down? One projector and one game, I don't think that can bring you down. So, take
no,
it as a learning lesson so
but
that
Lady
you
D,
don't repeat it again. Yes, Donna. And then I'm gonna read this
if
comment
you
and
if
then Queenie.
okay, okay, all right. If you have certain people who is in a position of certain authorities that are going to go after you and use those powers, okay, because this is what I'm trying to get at. You'll have, say you helping someone whom is not any sort of prominent individual, okay? But yet those same persons who you might be helping will go against you with a prominent individual if they see that they can profit from it. Okay? This so this is what I'm saying. If you have a government or okay, because to me they're not even a real government, but you're calling yourself the government and you're going to come after my business, okay? And you are governing supposedly in your whatever. You're governing New York and you're going to use your position of authority as the government to steal from
Okay.
persons
I don't
like
know about all of that.
myself.
I don't know about that
Okay.
because I don't deal with government. I'm dealing with everyday people such as myself.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Everyday people will
So
work with the government. That's
so
that's just my whole thing.
I can only
That,
once again, I can speak for myself and what I will hope that others will do for themselves. God gave
hmm
me an intuition. God gave me energies that when persons come around me, whether whether they're
Mhm.
good or they're bad. That makes me know if I want to be around that person, if I want to socialize with that person, if I want to employ that person, any of that, any of those. That's what I work off of. Okay?
Mhm.
I work off of
Mhm.
my energies and I work off of my God given intuitions that God given
Yes.
me. No, I'm not going to say
Mhm.
sometimes I don't hit stumbling blocks. I will not be human if I would
Mhm.
say that I don't hit a stumbling block. Everybody in life hits stumbling blocks. But are you going to kick that block down or are you going to let that block you? In my
Yep.
life and in my endeavors, I choose to kick it down. And what I can kick
Mhm.
down, I find a way to go around it. So
Mhm.
I'm not letting anyone block me in my endeavors and what I want out of life. So
Mhm.
back to the question the respecter asked before. What would I tell someone? My same answer is the same. In addition to my first answers, I would say find a way around it because where there's a will, there is a way.
I wasn't just talking about anybody, lady D. A lady,
Jamaican
somebody, a
people,
woman
Jamaican women,
with kids.
I give the same advice to women as I will to men because there's not only women that raises children on their own. There are lots of men out there as well that are raising children on their own. So my comments is not gender specific. My comments is for everyone that is listening or that has a listening ear. All right, it's the same thing. Fight. Do what you can do. All right. A quitter never win, and a winner never quit. If there's a block in front of you, the same way it was built, the same way you can kick it down or go around it. That's my advice, and that will forever be my advice. That's what I advise my children. That's what I advise my family members. And that's what I will advise to my listeners, known or unknown. Okay? Don't let nobody tell you you can't. All right? You can. Dig deep down inside of you. You will find a way. You will. Do it legally. All right? Do it with a good heart. Do it with a conscious mind. Maps it out. Lay out your plans. Know that sometime these plans that you make is going to make curves. But get back on track. Okay? That's what my advice is to each and everyone. Jean says, that is why I admire colors. He is elevating and he is encouraging
Yeah.
the youth to do the same and stay out of the streets. We didn't even touch one thing on Donald Trump because of this topic right here. We had so much to reason on with Trump as to the migrants seeking asylum, the HB1, who DJ Smile sent something to go out to each and every one in regards to how to be able to stay in America. If you overstay your visa, then Queen, I'm gonna give you the floor. If you
Oh,
overstay your visa in America, 4 ways you will be able to stay in America. Last day to submit to US H2B and EB2 is February the 1st. There is only 4 ways to get out of overstay status: marriage, which is highly scrutinized nowadays, asylum, political, religious, sexuality, gender you support, or a member of specific group not protected in your country, VAWA is not gender specific and can be someone you lived with as common law partner. URT visas, victims of a crime stuck as labor or human trafficking. Those are was courtesy of DJ VJ Smaz from YouTube's radio. Sent that over to let us know some of the ways you can be able to stay with or without a visa. Queen, go ahead, take the floor, mama.
Well, I agree with what, like I said, both of y'all saying and what Donna is saying, but I just wanted to add this to it. I still say it is all on the people of Jamaica. Whether you're poor, whether you're rich, what have you. From you're a citizen of Jamaica, you should be able to can speak up, get together and rally, demonstrate for your rights. Jamaica installed a no music after 2 a.m. um mandate on Jamaica. I didn't even know of it until the other day. I found out about it a day or two ago. And this mandate is because they're saying that the music level is too much for the tourists in the morning. Also, Trump made a mandate to have all the Jamaicans sent home, deportees sent home in mass amount. So Jamaica is at a pickle right now, trying to find housing, shelter, clothing, food, social service programs. All of this they have to be looking into now in order to meet that need and that demand. Like Lady said, it is not easy for everyone, but trial do not. If you try and you fail, then it's okay. And my mom usually say, when you fall, you get up, you brush it off, and you try again. You know, so you keep trying, and there are lots of things that people, these young people, can do in Jamaica. I see it on those programs that Jean mentioned, Drizzy Burke, um, um, also Colors TV. I see them young people, them young girls and young men doing things. They sell coconut, they sell everything they come across, they sell, they make things and sell it. Even a thing as great a cake. I see them going around selling it and making money off of it. At least they're trying. I see some go to the seashore and they scale the fish for the people and purchasing it and they make money. There are different ways you can make money in Jamaica as a poor person or individual with low income. You can make money in Jamaica. When you look at the grandeurs, when I look at them houses and inside of those low houses, all that these people have inside of it. Hey, and then they start crying, say them have food. And when you go in at the house, wow, every appliance you can think of. And when dressed, nobody not dressed like them. What? But again, people do that sometimes too to get your empathy, you know. But that is my take on it. You have to try, like lady said, and do something for yourself. And you can't keep depending on handout.
Yeah, and giving
That's
up
my
is not an option. Giving up is
Daniel.
not an option. You know,
Mm.
when I said, "How you doing?" They say, "I'm hanging in there," and I say, always tell them, say, "Don't let go."
It motivates you to want to do more for that person, you know? It's, yeah, the person is trying. It motivates me. I have one or two of them that I send a little stipend to once in a while, and I send it because I see them doing positive things, you know? So, I mean,
That's
help
so
yourself, and you don't know who can help you. When them see you, I do good, and I help yourself.
man.
So some of them won't try, they just want to sit down. The same thing with the welfare system here in America. They just want to sit down and collect the check. Them people there, they just wanna sit down, um, do the scam on the phone, or begging. Hey, mm,
I know the respecter don't give up. So
mm,
just tell the next person don't give up. Next week
mm,
we'll touch all of these topics that we're supposed to touch today. The shutdown of the border for the
mhm,
immigrants that are seeking asylum. I feel so bad for them. Not
mhm,
not only does for some, not only
mhm,
for the ones that are really need the asylums, that if they do
mhm.
go back home, that they face death and stuff like that. Because not only that they shut the border, they also paused the CBP one plan for that they could have tried to even still um come here legally, and that
Yeah, the H1B, yeah, program.
HB1
Mhm,
program as well. Mr. Trump 47 is saying that he's
mhm,
looking for quality, competent people, and
mhm.
so he's not totally shutting down on the HB1 because that helps some businesses, but he's looking
Yeah,
for persons
quality people
whom
that
want
have
to really come
degree.
and work, and who really want to come and work. Um,
It's a quality people who have degree.
yeah, it's and you know what? This one is something that we're gonna talk. We're gonna really go back and reason on a couple of these for next week.
Yeah, because it's a engineer and servers,
Yeah, server.
quality servers,
Yeah,
and engineers.
but you will
That's
want
who,
quality. You would want
that's
quality
where you say
server.
he wants to come into the country.
You would want
And
quality.
he said, you can apply for a visa.
Yeah, but quiz. Do you want
Mm.
riffraff in your country? If people
No,
want to
you don't. You want quality
people
people,
want to
of course.
work, they really need to come work. Don't come
But
serve people food and a skin up your face and a go on your most ways. Come and
it's true. I agree. I agree.
would you like a
I
baby?
agree.
Yeah, proper job etiquette. You know,
Mm.
the birthright citizenship thing that's going on with the 14th Amendment, that is
Yeah.
something that is something serious. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
because it affects a lot of persons,
Yeah.
not just the one who come here and breed just to breed, to have children, to say that they're citizens, to be able to file for them. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
individuals that really is working and looking to make a life and came here legally, it's going to
Yeah.
mess with them as well. So it's a broad thing right here, the no birthright citizenship. The Fed
Yeah.
workers that has to go back to work, they're not letting them work from home anymore. All
Mm-hmm.
workers that has to be in the office. I was
Yes.
with someone real quickly. I was speaking with someone earlier today that had forged a relationship with an individual that works for the federal government, and that person travels back and forth to be with the other individual. And as soon as now they solidified that, okay, she got the position in working from home, and she's packed, paid for everything, getting ready to relocate. This news came now that everyone has to be in the office. So
Mm-hmm.
that put the relationship in in a little turmoil. So I had to really
This man is doing a lot too quick.
yeah,
Right now, he's in Chicago. I saw on the news where him have the people them are caught in a truck, look like a truck thing, bus, whatever.
yeah,
In Chicago. He's now going into the certain places, certain business, what have you,
yeah.
churches, school, work site. He's going in and carting people off. He's targeting Chicago right now. And what Jamaica is saying is that they have a little time to plan. Can you imagine? It's
It's a lot. It's a lot. Our time.
not funny, but it,
We're going next week. We're going to address all of these because my clock is saying 9:59, so we're right up on the edge of the
we're
clock.
right on
So we're
there.
to thank each and everyone for tuning in, and Jean and Donna, and all these the texts that I'm getting. Thank you, Gina, for tuning in. Gina said this is very uplifting. She thanks us for this conversation. She feels so uplifted with what she can do with herself. Thanks for Samantha. Also said, it was very encouraging to be told that, hey, yeah, this is not where we have to be, and living in Atlanta West End. She thanks for the upliftment because this is generational housing that she has been subject to, and she's going to look away. All right. So yeah, Samantha, kick that door down. That's what I'm
Yeah.
talking about. All right. So we just want to thank each and every one for tuning in with us. Blessings upon blessings. Will we be touching the housing plan, Trump's housing plan next week?
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
be touching the HB1, the DEI,
Hey, the
the
Medicaid wanna get
EM,
rid of all kind of stuff. It's
all of
none of
those stuff we're going to be touching. Don't forget, it's all about the Marcus Garvey celebration, February the 10th, 2912 Evans Mill Road. And that's at the bomb. Um, so make sure that you are going out. The start kicks off at 5 p.m. So be there if it's a 5 to 10 event. Queen, you want to say River Dolce real quick?
Arrivederci, everyone. Love, love, love. Peace, peace, peace. Remember, share, press that like button, and share with your friends and your neighbors and everybody, your co-workers. Love you guys, and it's always a pleasure to tune in with you.
All right.
Amen.
Darespecta.
Yeah, whatever you're going through, or if you know someone who's going through, just keep it positive. And just like Lady D saying, kick down that door.
Mhm.
Just step out and be courageous. And don't just
Mhm.
think about self. Think about somebody else. If you can help somebody off their feet, do that.
Amen.
Yes. Donna, I see you still on the line.
Yes, usual thing. Tune in week, be there at least.
All right. All right. Blessings upon blessings. Thank you all once again. It's all about the Powerhouse Radio. I want to say blessings to You Choose Radio. Also, blessings to the Victorious 89.1. Be sure to join me, Lady D, Saturday for for the Lady D show, 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. this Saturday, 12 to 4. All righty. And also join us for All About Love, Nothing But Love on Sunday. Be sure to join myself, Cool G, and Blossom for All About Love. That's 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. You don't want to miss it. You love colors, you love numbers, you love poems, you love questions, all about love. You all be safe out there, especially all of you that have the snow in your area and ice. Be safe. If you're in the sun, just enjoy, enjoy. Still be safe. Don't get no sunburn. Loving it to the maximum. Blessings upon blessings upon blessings.
You're in tune to the Powerhouse Radio, linking the world to the Caribbean.
Ooh, now, 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 now. Music's nice, we're gonna play it twice. And you can't tell me now.